Hello there. Do you see the equipment laid out in front of you? That is for testing the different phase changes. I'm going to have you use the equipment so I can take a look at the different phase changes. Slide the slider on the Energizer 2000 to change the energy output of the machine. If you change the energy output, then the phase of a substance will also be changed. Solids are hard and rigid and don't flow due to there being little energy. The atoms are more or less stuck in place. You have just melted the substance, which means that you have given it enough energy to escape its solid and rigid form. The state of matter you have just found is called a liquid. Liquids have enough energy to move around freely, however, they do not have enough energy to escape their atom buddies, which means that they are too dense to escape the force of gravity. You have just boiled the liquid, which means you have given it enough energy to move around freely in whatever way it wants. In fact, the force of gravity will be less prevalent on it due to its low density. You have just ionized the substance, which means you have given it so much energy that in fact the electrons can escape their host atoms and turn into free ions. Great! Now the substance is a plasma, which is exactly what we need. But now we need to switch it all the way back through so they can study the effects after you remove energy. You have now removed some of the plasma's energy, which makes it so the electrons have to recombine with atoms. This process is called recombination. You have now removed some of the gas's energy, which turns it back into its liquid state. This process is called condensation. You have now frozen the substance, which means you have turned the liquid back into its solid state. This process is called solidification. You have now removed energy from the gas quickly enough to turn it immediately back into solid. This process is called deposition. You have now turned a solid directly into a gas, which means you have immediately given the solid enough energy to immediately reach its free state. This process is called sublimation.